Hello everyone, Hellcat here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Chat Diablo 3 Beta Edition. Just to start off, I'm still a little bit sick, so if I sound a little funny or if you see kind of sort of random cuts, it's probably me editing out a cough or a sneeze or something similar. But anyway, today we are going to be looking at the Witch Doctor, and we're going to be looking at the level 13 skills that are available in the beta for the Witch Doctor currently. This is patch number 15, and for this patch there was another character wipe and also more changes to skills for the different classes. So the previous monk video is actually out of date, the one where I was showing the monk skills, and so I will have to do another one of those for you guys. And also, I'm going to go ahead and show off the emotes for the Witch Doctor. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with those emotes. Here is one.
Stay with me. Be my shadow. Stay with me. Stay with me. Over here. Over here.
2.
This is for you. This is for you. This is for you. Take this. This is for you.
3.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
4.
That is my fault. Sorry. I am sorry. My mistake. I am sorry. I am sorry.
5.
I go now. Go in peace. Farewell. Go in peace. Spirits aid you. Farewell.
6.
You will die. To the unformed land with you. Your time is short. You bring this on yourself. Your time is short. Your death is here. Too easy. Your time is short. You will suffer. I will kill you. I will kill you. This will hurt. Your death is here. I will make your death quick. You will suffer. This will hurt.
7.
Run! Run! Get going! Get going! Leave now. Leave now. Leave now. Get going.
8.
A moment. A moment. A moment. Wait. A moment. A moment. Wait. Wait.
9.
It is time. It is time. We must go. We must go. It is time. We must go. It is time.
10.
I need help. I need help. Help me. This is not good. This is not good. Help me. I need help. Help me.
11.
Yes. 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 Yes.
12.
No. No. No.
13.
Stay here. Stay here. Stay here.
14.
Attack! Attack! Attack!
15.
Retreat! 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 Hold
16.
this point. Hold this point. Hold this point. Hold this point.
And
objective.
17.
Take the objective. Take the objective. Take the objective.
So those are the Witch Doctor's emotes. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to skills. The first skill we have here is Poison Dart. Shoot a deadly poison dart that deals 100% weapon damage as poison and an additional 40% weapon damage as poison over 2 seconds. And that looks like this. And next we have Fire Bats. Call forth a swarm of fiery bats to burn enemies in front of you for 150% weapon damage as fire. And it's pretty short ranged, it's kind of like a fire breathing skill. Next we have Horrify. Don a spectral mask that horrifies all enemies within 12 yards, causing them to run in fear for 4 seconds. And it's got a bit of a cooldown, so we'll come back to that in a minute. Summon Zombie Dogs. Summons 3 zombie dogs from the depths to fight by your side. Each dog deals 9% of your weapon damage as physical per hit. These are the beautiful beastlings. And let's take another look at Horrify. I'm going to zoom out and do that one again a little later, so that way you can kind of see it a little better. And now we're going to go ahead and add the runes to whatever skills are available here on this first set. So the runes that are available for Poison Dart are Splinters. Shoot 3 poison darts that deal 60% damage as poison each. 60% weapon damage. So we'll look at that one. Fire Bats. Dire Bats. Summon fewer but larger bats that travel up to 40 yards and hit for 220% weapon damage as fire. And Rabid Dogs. Your zombie dogs gain an infectious bite that deals 9% of your weapon damage as poison over 3 seconds. Alright, so let's zoom back out and take another look at that Horrify. And let's zoom back in. Let's take a look at the Poisonous Zombie Dogs. Now they are green, pretty little beastlings. Here is the new Poison Dart. I like to call it Pew Pew Pew. And the runed version of Fire Bats. So it actually shoots out 1 bat, and as you can see, it has a very long travel distance. So it's a lot longer range than the unruned version. Alright, let's take a look at the next set of skills. And also Horrify, you can't get a rune until level 14, which of course you can't get to in the beta. So next we'll look at Poison Spiders, or Corpse Spiders, I mean. And Haunt. No, let's do this. Plague of Toads. And we'll look at Grasp of the Dead. And Haunt. Alright, so first we have Grasp of the Dead. Ghoulish hands reach out from the ground, slowing enemy movement by 60% and dealing 20% weapon damage as physical for 8 seconds. And there is that. Haunt. Hunt an enemy with a spirit, dealing 575% weapon damage as arcane over 15 seconds. If the target dies, the spirit will haunt another nearby enemy. And Corpse Spiders. Throw a jar with 4 spiders that attack nearby enemies for 16% weapon damage as physical before dying. Now, the cool thing about Poison Spiders is they reduce the mana cost on it. So I could pretty much just cast and cast and cast and cast and cast and cast and cast. And my mana does not go down. It costs only 3 mana. So next we have Plague of Toads. Release a handful of toads that deal 130% weapon damage as poison to enemies they come in contact with. And they're kind of just random. There's not really any control to them. They also do not cost tons of mana, 18, so you can spam it pretty well. If you wanted to surround yourself in toads. Alright, so let's take a look at the runes that are available for these skills. So for Corpse Spiders, it's Leaping Spiders. Summon jumping spiders that leap up to 25 yards to reach their target and attack for 19% weapon damage as physical. Plague of Toads does not have one. Grasp of the Dead increases the damage done to 38% weapon damage as physical. So I'm going to put that on, but you're not really going to see a difference. A visual difference. And Haunt does not have one until level 18. Alright, so let's check out Grasp of the Dead. I'm pretty sure it still looks pretty much the same. I know now it's little eels instead of little slugs or whatever you want to call it instead of hands. So that does have a different visual effect. And Plague of Toads. Oh no, Plague of Toads didn't have one. Corpse spiders. And they change as well. They're black now. Kind of with a reddish tint. Alright, so let's look at the next set of skills. Alright, so we've got Sacrifice here, which banish your zombie dogs and cause them to explode, dealing 200% of your weapon damage is physical to all enemies within 12 yards. So for that, we will need zombie dogs. So let me re-equip that. And we'll look at Soul Harvest. And that will be all of the skills available at this level. Alright, so first let's go ahead and summon our zombie dogs. I don't have them ruined, so they're just the basic purpley, whitey, grey color. And next, we'll use Sacrifice. Banish your zombie dogs and cause them to explode, each dealing 200% of your weapon damage as physical to all enemies within 12 yards. So let's make a big boom. Boom! Wow. Zombie dog chunks. And we'll look at that one again before I switch skills. Alright, so we also have Soul Harvest. Feed on the life force of up to 5 enemies within 16 yards. Gain 36 intelligence for each affected enemy. This effect lasts 30 seconds. And as you can see, there was no enemies, but if there were enemies, you would see the stacks appear here. Alright, so let's take a look at zombie dogs again. And now let us explode them. And there you have it. So let's see, I don't believe there are any runes for these two skills. But let's check anyway. Soul Harvest is at 15. And Haunt is at 18. So no runes for these skills. So, also for Poison Dart, we have a second rune available, which is Numbing Dart. Toxins in the Poison Dart reduce the target's movement speed by 60% for 2 seconds. And let's check to see if that has a new visual effect. Yes, it does. It kind of looks like a sonic Poison Dart. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is get a new loadout here, and we're gonna go demonstrate some of these skills in the wild. Alright, so for this skill set demonstration, I'm gonna be using Poison Dart with a Numbing Dart, Corpse Spiders with Leaping Spiders, Summon Zombie Dogs, and a Sacrifice. So let's summon those dogs, and let's look for some dudes to kill. Here we go. So there's the sonic poison darts. My zombie dogs are biting things, poisoning them. And here are leaping corpse spiders. You can see they kind of jump and attack things. Let's gather some monsters around and explode these poor little dogs. So there we go. Boom! Alright, so let's switch these skills out. So instead of Poison Dart, instead of Numbing Dart, we're going to use Splinters, which is the Pew 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 spell. And Corpse Spiders we'll just make normal. And we'll also take a look at Plague of Toads. And Grasping Dead. Grasp of the Dead. Alright. Usually this cemetery pops up monsters like mad. There we go. So pew pew pew. normal corpse spiders. As you can see, you toss them a pretty long distance, pretty much anywhere on the screen. Grasping Dead, which is kind of pointless to drop on the one
Health
monster.
returns to me.
And Toady Toads. And you can see it's kind of hard to direct them, but since you could spam them, you kind of just make a minefield of toads. So, corpse spiders, that's a better look at Grasping Dead there. Alright, so let's load up the next set of skills. I'm going to leave Poison Dart, so that way I have a basic attack, kinda. So next we'll do basic Fire Bats. And Haunt. And we'll use Groping Eels for Grasp of the Dead. There we go. So, Fire Bats. Hey look, blue. Ruined Grasp of the Dead. And you can just kind of see their health drain down. Here, zombies. Here, zombies. Alright, so here's Haunt. So it haunts that guy, and it dies and goes to the next one. And I'm not sure how many times it leaps, but I know it's quite a few. Trying to see if I could find some that are a bunch together, more than just two. Well, there's three. See if we can get them all close enough together. And what you're seeing when they hit me and the little things come out, that's my thorns on my mail. Or my armor, whatever you want to call it. That one wasn't close enough to jump to anything. And you see it's still going. So maybe it's pretty much just unlimited based on the amount of monsters that are nearby. It just keeps going until there's nothing else for it to haunt. Alright, so let's take a look at the next set of skills. Again, we're going to leave Poison Dart, so I have a basic skill. Fire Bat, we'll go ahead and rune with Dyers. Haunt does not have one. So we'll look at Horrify and Soul Harvest. Alright, so Fire Bat ruined. And once it hits an enemy, it keeps going, so it could hit several enemies in a row. Then we have Soul Harvest, so let's get in the middle of these guys. And as you can see, it shows the stacks here. And we also have Horrify. Ran away. Well, only one of them ran away. That's not good.
The spirits aid me.
Trying to run around until I can get Horrify back again here. There we go. Horrify. That's a little better. More satisfying. And again, that's my thorns. So that all will commit suicide by hitting me. Suicidal zombies. Alright, so I believe that's it for the skills, but let's double check here. So we did Haunt, Firebats, Grasp the Dead, all those already. Horrify, Summon Zombie Dogs, Sacrifice, Soul Harvest, Plague of Toads, Corpse Spiders, and Poison Dart. Passives. So the first passive we have is Circle of Life. Whenever an enemy dies within 12 yards, there is a 5% chance that a zombie dog will automatically emerge. The range of this effect is increased by items that increase your gold pickup radius. Jungle Fortitude reduces all damage taken by you and your pets by 20%. And Spiritual Attunement, maximum mana is increased by 20%. Regenerate 1% of your maximum mana per second. Mana is the fuel used to cast offensive and defensive skills. So, there you have it. Those are all of the skills currently available for the Witch Doctor in this patch 15 of the Diablo 3 beta. That was also all of the Witch Doctor's emotes. So, thank you very much for taking the time to stop by and check out my video. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. And again, I apologize for the weird patch, or with the weird cuts of the video, and for sounding kind of funny. But hopefully I will be over this soon. So, as usual, please subscribe. And once again, thank you for watching my video. Until next time, adios.